Hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here. Today I got a fun one for you. Today we're going to walk you through some of our previous mining rig rentals. Going to show you their RPI system, going to talk with you a little bit about it. Going to explain to you some things that you should definitely want to keep an eye out as renters. These are some things that most people aren't going to catch, most people aren't going to see, but we want to show you what we feel is what was a good rental, maybe not so good a rental, maybe something in between. So that's what we're going to walk you through as always. In the description down below, we're going to have links to everything that we talk with you about. And if you're going to use mining rig rentals, you better head over there and you better figure out for yourself. Got to do your own research, figure out if it's right for you. And that's whether you're going to rent your rig there or you're going to be a renter. Um, we are a cryptocurrency mining based channel focusing on our pool testings, our overclock setting testings, our how-to videos, all sorts of different pool tests, fun stuff like that. We did also build our remote garden location so we could show you guys everything we did as far as the electric updates and heat removal, and that's with multiple GPUs and ASIC mining rigs. Today we're going to walk you through mining rig rentals a little bit more, talk with you guys on that. We've been doing a lot of content with them. One of the things you're going to do in miningrigrentals.com, that link's going to be in the description down below. You're going to want to head over to learn more. You're definitely going to want to read the basics. If you're new to mining rig rentals, you're definitely going to want to watch this video. That's right, guys. It's so easy. You can do it. I can do it. It's something I've been doing a lot for. But if you're a renter, a rig owner, tutorials, you better head over there, see what's going on with that. Lots of reasons you're going to use mining rig rentals, like they said. You know, some people just don't have access to the electricity to run as much hash as you can rent there. Other people don't have access to the hardware. They might even have all the money. You know, some places around the world, this stuff is expensive, way more expensive than here in the US. So there's all sorts of different reasons to use the service. As always, do your own research. That's not what we're saying. We've been very successful with mining rig rentals, but there are some things that we think everyone should see. One of the biggest things we're going to talk about is their RPI, or their rating systems, and how they rate the owners. So we're going to walk you through some different rentals that we've had here. We've used the service for ETH mining Ethereum. We've also used it for Equihash solo mining ZCASH. We've rented lots of hash over the time. Um, by no means are we a expert at this, but one of the things I do want to tell you, if you're renting hash at mining rig rentals, you are at your own risk. Okay, you're responsible to know how to operate the rigs. You're responsible how to know pool settings, all that shenanigans. You're always responsible, so make sure you do your own research and make sure you check out these RPIs. And just because it shows a green as an RPI does not necessarily mean that's a rig that you want if you want steady hash. So we're going to walk you through here some different rentals that we've had. I do want to send a big shout out to Lucky Services 24/7. This is by far the best rental or rig owners that I've ever met dealing with, as far as communication wise, as far as service wise, as far as always giving you the hash they say. But one of the things you want to see here is you want to watch this black line. When we're talking about rented hash, that's your moving hash. Typically, I feel that's what you're paying for. There's the red line that shows you what you're paid for, but this black moving line is your average moving hash, and this is what you're actually getting. Hope that makes sense. In the description down below, we're going to have a link over to Mining Rig Rental so you can do that yourself. Here's another one here from Lucky Services. You follow that hash, and that is right on where we should be. So these are what we consider to be good, solid rentals. You can see it takes a second, as always, for things to fire up, but then your moving hash is right where it should be, on, above, or at that advertised hash rate. That's really good rental. Here's another one. You can kind of see right on that advertised hash rate. Super solid rental. Lucky Services 24/7. We really appreciate that. Appreciate your communications. There's also a link in Discord we're going to show you here in just a minute. Here's another one. Now this is on Equihash, guys. You can kind of see here. Takes a second to fire up, but boom, right on that moving average. This is a solid rental getting a good green RPI. The RPI is how they rate their rental owners. Good is green, yellow is caution, red is bad. Here's another one, lucky service is 24/7. You can kind of see that black moving average is solid. So these are what we consider good, solid rentals. This is good hash rate, good hash power, solid all day long. Lucky service is 24/7 is going to talk to you. We really appreciate that. We're going to walk you through here, take you over to their Discord. You can see all sorts of fun stuff. You can talk with them about all the different coins and everything that they've got. But now we're going to show you some different rentals here. So this is 50 gigahash. You can kind of see it takes a second for it to ramp up. We got our little hashers here giving us a hard time. They're so excited to be here. But then you can kind of see a little dip. A lot of times these dips are when these rigs are actually off because it takes a lot of time for the hash rate to drop like that. But you can kind of see there, pretty decent rolling average. It got maybe just a smidge under, still got green. I'm okay with that. That was a decent rental. Now check this one out. This one looks a little different, doesn't it? Check out the end here. One of the things that you're going to see anytime you see a large spike like this is these rig owners are actually shutting these rigs off and they aren't hashing for a minute or 2 or 10 or 15. And what they're able to do is they can ramp it up here real quick and then shut down. For over 15 minutes that rig was off, but it was still reporting that it had a hash rate. So towards the end there, they ramp it up, they shut it off, ramp it up, and they shut it off. And I don't know what they're doing with that hash rate. I've been told that I have not been pointing these towards the right mining pools. You know, the difficulty on some of these rigs should be some mining pools can't handle it. But yeah, I was told all of this is my fault, but I'm just kind of interested to see why these rigs hash the way they do. Keep an eye on this stuff here at the end, guys, of these rentals. So we're going to show you another one here. So here's your moving hash. This one got a green RPI. Look at this. We're like halfway through and we haven't even reached our advertised hash rate yet. but then because of this right here, this rig was off here, by the way, guys. From here to here, this rig was off. But because they ramped at 500 gigahash, 2.5 times more than we paid, they were able to get a good RPI. More than half of this we were so far under, it was ridiculous. Like so ridiculous, guys. But this only earned a 7% refund. They allow this. Mining rig rentals allows this to happen. What they're doing at the end is bumping up and boosting their hash, and they're able to really screw the renters here. We're going to look at this again from another rental. Okay, this is a different person. Watch this. Things kind of build up great, and I've been told this rental here doesn't work on normal pools. Well, to me, this looks like this worked really good on this pool right here. Really great. I was told it's my fault. We'll show you a little bit later on. But that looks like that's pretty solid. Then this rig owner shuts down, ramps up, and shuts down for this amount of time. I mean, that's zero. I watched these rigs, that's zero reported hash rate. Shuts down, this rig's off, and then they bump up, and then the last bit, they're actually off, so you're not even getting any hash power. We're going to show you this again. It's something that they do. Look at this rental. That moving average hash rate. But yeah, they're able to bump up so huge here, and then they shut down for like a half hour. Bump up and shut down. Bump up, keep up for a minute, then they're off, and then they're off, and at the end they're off. Now check this out. We rented 2 rigs at the same time coming up here towards the end. But look at this. They're off. This rig is off. This rig is off. This one still earned a good green RPI. Check out this one. This one didn't earn a very good one, but you can see this rig is off, but they bump up their hash, and they're off, bump up their hash, off, bump up the hash to try to catch up, off, and then off. What they do at the end here and with these bump ups, mining rig rentals allows, and this actually helps keep their RPIs, whether I'm my fault on the pool or not. You could see that we actually hashed really great on these. Another one, green RPI. This rig was off. They bump it up. This rig is off, 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 off. They did extend some time because it was off for so long here, but they bump it up and they get a good RPI. I'm going to show you another one here. This rig has got a good RPI. More than a third of it. It was so far below it. This is ridiculous. Little hashers are saying, always do your own research, guys. You know, high difficulty pools, all sorts of different things could be, you know, causing the issues is what I'm told. It's my issue on the end. Well, you can see here that hash is pretty darn good, but this rig was off, and because they bump it up, Mining Rig Rentals is allowing these owners to get by with really putting it to the renters. Now here's some more good ones. Look at this. This is steady hash. That's great. Here's another rental, steady hash. It's great. Here's another rental, steady hash. I love these. But where we start to see issues, guys, is with things like this. And you can see at the end, look at that. And by the way, these two rentals right here were done at the same time. And look at that end. I don't know if these guys don't have enough hash to cover it or what, but you can see that these rigs are actually off for a huge amount of times, pretty darn close to each other. And they actually had to do add-ons to make that RPI add. So that's what we've been showing you guys here, walking you through some more of those lucky rigs. Lucky Services 24/7. Here's what these RPIs, good RPIs, should look like, in my opinion. Now, guys, I'm just not your normal miner. I don't know anything, and it was made obvious today over at Mining Rig Rentals in their Discord that I don't know how to run a mining rig. I don't know how to rent hash. We've put so much money over there at their site here recently. I'd say I decently know how to operate it, but what they do allow, and this is over time, some of these have been, maybe a couple months ago or a while longer, but you can see they give good RPIs to rigs that are actually off for huge amounts of time. They give good RPIs to rigs that shut down at the end. So that's what we're talking with you about. Just wanted to walk you through what we've seen, some good RPIs. We really, again, want to say thank you to Lucky Services. We really appreciate all of the support, all the details, everything from over there. Now, one thing I do want to show you guys is over on Discord. That's the place that we like. You can kind of see this is our luck from solo mining. That's what we've been using this hash for. So we kind of know or have been tracking the network quite a lot here recently, keeping up on a lot of different things. So we know it's not necessarily us, because if it was us, these miners should never come online. But once again, we've been walking you through RPIs and things you need to really pay attention for over at miningrigrentals.com. In the description down below, you're going to be able to follow us on Twitter as well. It's our latest shenanigans, and you can see here we just reached 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. Couldn't thank you guys enough for that. We really cherish that. We are so excited. We've got our 1,000 subscriber giveaway that's coming up. That's right. You guys better keep an eye out. You can see right there we are giving away a mining rig, and you're going to need to be subscribed to our channel, and we're going to put a video out on that, how to get that. But today we're going to wrap up our showing you what we consider good RPIs and what we consider bad RPIs, but Mining Rig Rental allows rig owners to do. My name's Wes. I'm not your normal miner. Thank you.